So let's just do the NVIDIA update now. I'm probably not going to do a video in the morning just because it's probably a lot going on tomorrow morning. What I would say is with the stock gapping down like this was like 4-5% right now after earnings. This could completely change tomorrow morning. So what we care about is if we go back to the daily, again, we are looking at this triangle. Triangle is telling us that that a break is bound to happen. We got our swing low anchor VWAP. We're already struggling to hold that. So the next thing we say is if we break 167, we're going to see some downside to that 164.78 price level. If you go down to the hourly, I mean, you can see it on the daily too, but the hourly shows you the lines of the gap. You had a gap, right? So gapping below that gap is pretty bad. So what you be looking for is bearish setups. You'd be looking and anticipating on playing rejections, say at a retest, if it does decide to pop. Earnings get crazy. This could be back at 170. This could open at 164 and be back at 171 within 30 minutes. Feel what I'm saying? After open tomorrow. And it could just come dump all the way back through. Who knows? What you'll be looking for is to play a retest up in here. If this is gonna be bearish, it's gonna reject here. Your stop loss is right here. So uh, of course, this is not financial advice. This is just a theory that something I'm thinking out loud, right? So losing this 164.78 level, say 164.50, your next area of demand is down here at this gap near 160, the 160 psych. So I would not be in a rush to catch all of this. What I will say is NVIDIA could go outside month, meaning it could come all the way back down to 140. What's the odds of that happening? We only got like 5 trading days. But let's just say, theoretically speaking, today was the last day of the month. We close tomorrow. We gap down and close tomorrow around 166. That would be a very bearish looking monthly candle going into September, which is the one of the worst times of the year, right? So all you do is play a bearish breakdown, just like we talked about with Apple, SPY, QQQ, weekly candles showing us that they wanted to be bearish at that trend line. If NVIDIA shows us it wants to be bearish at a breakdown of the triangle, it's the same concept, but on a monthly time frame. So you want to buy time on your positions if you were to take that next month. So watch out for the outside month. You got to lose 160 to have an outside month. I don't know if that's going to happen this. I don't know how fast it's going to happen, but it's definitely something to keep an eye out on because these stocks move. They move fast. So that's the game plan for NVIDIA. Watch 160 if you're going to day trade it. Watch 164, 160 if you're going to day trade it. Watch 171 if you're going to day trade it, the 170 price area. 169 to 171 price area if you're going to day trade it. And then if you want to wait until next month when things settle out, we finish the month off going into September, you can kind of see what you like to get. If you look at NVIDIA, horrible miss on earnings, and we're just at the beginning of the tightness cycle. Wall Street was off by like $1 billion. So I keep saying, what's that tell you about these stock prices? These analysts are way off on these earnings expectations like this. I mean, that's like a 50% miss, 60% miss. So this is not good, man. And the last thing I will say about September is we're about to double the pace of tapering. So balance sheet run off. So I think if you wait for that monthly candle, you're probably gonna give yourself you're gonna have more data. You're gonna be able to see more. But at the same time, you do not want to you don't want to wait too long. So watch 160, 171, position accordingly, buy enough time. And again, this is not financial advice. Um, if I'm gonna position accordingly, I'm thinking October timeframe and later for my positions. If I'm gonna go short, that's just me thinking out loud. Of course, know your stop loss, know your risk tolerance, size in accordingly. Don't get too greedy, don't get aggressive. And this is not financial advice, but that's my mindset for NVIDIA. Like I said, told you before, I'm